What's up YouTube, it's Gino's Crypto. Ironically, I don't know much about crypto, but I'm here to create some awareness, some live experience I've had in this last year of the bull run. In my previous video, what I was talking about is basically an introduction of myself, what I'm going to be talking about. In fact, this is my first video where I'm going to be discussing and talking about what I have done personally since January to now, all the different steps and kind of challenges I've had creating this kind of situation. So let me just have a little bit of tea, London style. Bit hot at the moment. So where did I start? When I started my adventure in January, I started to look at different cryptocurrencies, different companies which were doing projects at the time. So example, Cardano, ADA were one of my first projects that I started looking at and invested in fact. With the fact that they are creating different cryptocurrency and blockchain projects in all over Africa and slowly expanding more and more with different kind of also periods of time where they are scaling up as well, since there was like 4 or 5 different type of scaling that they're doing at the moment, like example Alonso, smart contracting and so on. Then obviously another one I looked at was Bitcoin. Bitcoin basically is the cryptocurrency, the father, mother of cryptocurrency, where you can actually buy things. Even at the time there was even a Tesla you could have bought at the time. Something very important to look at is obviously the platform you're going to be investing on. As example, is it going to be Coinbase, Crypto.com or Binance, which are the first 3 that I personally looked at and choose. Then obviously there's other platforms as well to discuss about. Obviously this is not financial advice, this is the experience that I've had in the past. So talking about number 1 was Binance. Binance was a great tool, great platform, very difficult for who's first time user on that platform because there's so many different type of details you need to look out for. I know there's quite been a lot of restrictions now in the UK where I'm doing this video from, and also in Italy and other countries as well they're having a few issues, so I'm kind of avoiding Binance at the moment. Number 2 is Crypto.com. Amazing platform, I always recommend to all my friends Crypto.com. By the way, this is not any advertising or anything, these are obviously my experience that I've had in the past. The reason why of this is because it has a lot of coins that you can look at, and obviously by looking at the cryptocurrencies that there is there, you can also look at the projects, the white papers, what their mission is to do in the future, up and running 4 or 5 years as well, which is very important. And then last but not least is Coinbase. I mean, the reason why I put Coinbase first is because they're very user friendly, very easy to use. They're a bit limited on some coins, like Crypto.com has most of them, but I quite enjoy it and it's one of my favourite. Now don't forget always to divide your portfolio that you're going to be doing in 2-3 coins, maybe the famous ones like example Bitcoin or Ethereum, and then second Cardano, just because it's still growing, still born. It will take a few more years until it gets to the level of Ethereum. Now regarding the third portfolio, I would do something, maybe some unusual coins just to try something new, like SafeMoon at the time was a great one. They went up and then went down. Obviously they're very small coins that were just built just for making money, to be honest. But then obviously January, February will come, down goes the bull run, we'll go back into a bear market, and then most of these coins that no one knows about will probably be gone. So these are things to be aware of, and make sure you don't put all your money in one pot. Now another thing I want to talk to you about was read more about the projects of the companies or the cryptocurrencies. So example, for me a blockchain or also a cryptocurrency is also, it's like having a company with their shares and you buy parts of these shares, but the difference is that these parts of these shares you can sell them to someone for something in exchange. Like example, at the time there was a Bitcoin that you could sell and buy a Tesla, or other kind of things like you can play games with Ethereum. You can buy NFTs nowadays, which is a great idea, which is basically pieces of art, digital art that are unique in the world. Now something else, this is obviously in a nutshell very quickly of what I think and what I thought of blockchain, NFTs and so on. Obviously there's so much more to speak about. This was just a second video just to start getting into the movement, the mentality of the type of experience I've been having. Obviously when you're buying a coin and selling coins, there's fees to pay, there's hidden fees to pay. Like example, you always have to pay the Ethereum. I mean, when there's a big high gas fee, we're talking about even £50, which is quite a lot for just exchanging some money. I mean, even if it's a good money or anyway, like NFTs, just buying an NFT can be expensive as well. So these are all things to think about, maybe to do in the bull run when everything a bit more calm and there's less price going up. So this is something to watch out for. What potential can blockchain and cryptocurrency in general bring? A lot of things. We can almost have a green world with less gas fees, like Ethereum should be something cutting down very soon. Less paper usage, more digital currency, quicker transactions, more using the internet and so on to do these things, so that would be great. But we'll see how things go, so fingers crossed. Thanks again. Please don't forget, comment, like and share this video. Hopefully we'll be growing and making more videos and longer videos as well, with more details of what I'm going to be talking about in the next videos. Hopefully the next video will be more detailed about the projects, that example Cardano and so on, and get some more details about that. So peace and love, thanks again, see you soon, bye.